Hey everybody, it's Kevin Gordon here again at Central Church Kids Ministries. Hey, we had an interesting lesson this past Sunday. Hope you all were able to do it with your mom and dad. But it was about the Israelites defeating 5 kings that came against them in the land of Canaan. And if you remember the story, something very interesting happened in that story. They were afraid they weren't going to be able to win the battle, if you remember, and they prayed to God that He would help them win the battle and that He would even basically stop time so that they could continue the fight until they had won. And so the Bible tells us that God was able to stop the sun and the moon from moving, and it stayed daylight for almost a full day. Now I wonder what that was like. Can you imagine what that would be like when you expect it to be turning dark and it doesn't turn dark and it's still daylight outside? The time you normally would be going to bed, and maybe in the middle of the night you wake up, and it's still light outside. I mean, that's just would be amazing to think about, So just imagine what the whole day would be like if the sun never went down and it was always shining. Hey, what are you doing back there?
What am I doing? I'm gonna go out there and play in the sun. It's like 11:30, and you said the sun was still up. That's awesome. We're gonna go play. See you later, man.
Okay, well, I guess he'll figure it out when he gets outside.
What? Were you trying to trick me? I mean, it's pitch dark out there. I can't play in the pitch dark. I'm going back to bed.
I was talking to the kids on the video about the Bible lesson. I said that in the Bible lesson, the sun was out all day long and it lasted almost a full day. I wasn't saying it was light outside right now. I mean, come on, it's like 11:30, okay? Oh well, hey, just like in that story where the sun stood still, it looked like, there's some real science behind that. And there are places on the earth where it is daylight for days, actually months on end. But at the same time, there's places, sometimes the same place, where it's dark, nighttime, for days on end, and actually months. So if you live on the top of the earth or the bottom of the earth, sometimes the sun is not there for days on end and months. Okay, and then other times the sun is not there at all. It's dark for days and months on end. All right. So I want to introduce you to another person, our scientist, who's going to explain this a little bit more to you. All right.
Hello, I am the professor. Yes, and today I would like to talk to you about a spatial anomaly. That's right. You discussed already about the sun standing still. I would like to use this volleyball here as maybe a model of the Earth. All right? Pretend this is the Earth. Hello, Earth. All right? And this flashlight will represent the sun. Oh, look at that. The Earth is in the sun. All right. So the sunlight stays where it is as the Earth rotates on its axis. All right? Now, the Earth is not held by a hand and moving its fingers. No, it's rotating on its axis, all right? So as the Earth rotates around, different parts of it are in the sunlight, while other parts of it are in the dark, all right? So let's imagine that this circle right here is the United States, all right? So as it rotates around, oh, look, there, it's in the sun. That means it's daytime. And it keeps, now it's not in the sun, it's nighttime. All right, and as it keeps rotating around, it comes into the light again, it's daytime. All right, so as you can see, the sun is not moving, but it's the Earth that is moving. All right, and now for the sun to have stood still, like the Bible told us, that the sun is always standing still. All right, so the Earth would have had to have stopped rotating. All right, that's amazing, or should I say miraculous. One thing I want you to consider is that the Earth, right here, if it stopped spinning, that would be catastrophic. All right, The Earth is spinning at thousands of miles per hour, and if suddenly it stopped, physics tells us that everything on the Earth would have shifted, possibly even come off the Earth because it's rotating so fast and we don't realize it. If it stopped suddenly, it would all come crashing down. But it didn't. God not only stopped the Earth from rotating, but he kept everything on it as it was. That is amazing. Or should I say, miraculous. Thank you.